Hi, this is Quiver Analytics. This is your #1 plug for data science trainings and services. All right. So in this series of video, we want to talk about Stata. I'll be using Stata 15. This is Stata 15.1, and it's quite simple. Stata is one of my best and favorite softwares to use. All right. So because it can take codes and it can also take you can also use the GUI. You can see there are a lot of data, analysis you can do with Stata, right? Several analysis you can do with Stata. Now, when you write your codes in Stata, it appears here. You can reuse them. If you click it, you use them here. Then when you import data, you see your variables and about, all the variables in the data set here and about the variables here. Now let's quickly see something, some example data sets in Stata. And so example data sets, we have example data sets installed with with Stata. So let's check these guys. We have the auto use. To use it, you bring it in. To describe it, it describes it. So use brings in the data sets. You can see the data sets here. Now the code to do that is sysuse. That's system use. That's we are telling it that the among the um, data that came with the system, that's with data, use auto.dta. All right. Now, exploring, you can edit the data using this data editor here, or we can just browse using the other. It's not the data we made, so there's no point editing it. All right. So you can see the data spreadsheet like, and you can remove that's on check. If you check it back, it comes back inside. All right. So now that is one exploring. Now to work with data, you need two things. The first is to create a working directory. Throughout this series, we will work with this working directory. I want to change working directory, and in my desktop I have Stata data files. All right. So this is what we'll be using. I'm not going to use that in the next video. You see it. All right. Another thing is to create a log file. So after your working directory, you create a log file. You click begin, file, log file, begin. Then you can see Stata data files. You change the name if you want, log1 if you want. Then ensure to change it to log.log. You can see the other logs I have already here. All right, so cancel. Then when you are done with the what the log file does is that every of your code will be saved, and your outputs will also be saved in the log file. All right, then when you are done, you can go back to log, then close. If you have begun one, the close will be obvious, where we can click on close here. All right. Now, that is two things. The third thing you need to do before you start working with Stata is to go to Windows and open your where are you? Do file. Okay, do file editor, new do file. The do file is like your scripts in R. Do file editor. All right, this is do file editor. It's like your scripts in R, where you can write your codes, and then when you run it, it runs here. All right. Okay, so let me go back to file, example data sets. Data set that came with this is okay, let me use BP long. All right, so I just changed the data to BP long. Now if I want to change it back to sysuse, all right, I come here and I do replace. Okay, no, then replace. All right. Where are you? So you can see it has replaced. I ran it in the log file, in the do file, then it's appeared here. in the, you can see it has replaced the BP long that was there before. All right, so let me run something else in the do file. Now the do file, one of the good things about the do file is that you can write comments, summarize your data. All right, so I can use describe, highlight it and run. So you can see describe the whole data set for me. So you can write comments in the do file using star. I can also write comments using the backward slash as well. Right. So once you are done, the do file is different between the do file and the log file is that the log file is going to log everything you enter, plus the errors and the good codes. Everything will be saved in the log file. But in the do file, you can edit it. You can keep only what you want, and you can also make comments as to your codes, such that by the next time you carry it, you understand everything that is being said, everything that is being done by your codes, and by the time you highlight everything and run it at the go, you have all your outputs back. So when done, you save your do file, and I don't have to save this. All right, so that's basic introduction to Stata. The interface, you have the edits, you have the data, you have graphics. This is where you use different types of graphics. Then the statistics, the different estimates that are here, and so on. All right, so thank you for your time. You're welcome again to our Stata series, and we hope you enjoy it. You will enjoy it, and don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video, this playlist, to people who need it. Thank you.